Will there be peace and love? Welcome to Satsang. One is pure awareness itself. No, the feeling of separation, loss, absence, ignorance of oneself are just thoughts or feelings appearing, disappearing. They are contained in pure awareness. Some say they just appear and disappear. So to abide in oneself is not to listen to the mind radically. Why radically? Because it has been so clear once for all that anything else, any object of the senses or of the mind is of this nature is unreal. It appears, but the nature of it is unreal. In that way, the mind surrenders. The mind can, the suggestions of the mind, of what appears, can never bring any news, can never figure it out what you are, because it disappears from where it appeared. It cannot go there, it cannot grasp anything. As soon as something is grasped, it's an expression, it's an appearance again. So again and again, it's worth to simply keep quiet. And if the habits are still strong, to use this tool, who thinks so, who feels so, who knows so, who doesn't know, and keep quiet where this I appears or disappears. Because if you give any answers, understandings, conclusions or convictions to the mind or to the body, you are subject of doubts also, because everything goes on changing. And so, again, listening to what comes and goes brings confusion and makes one search where he never left, what he never left. So one has to keep quiet, not caring for the extraordinary arguments which comes to the mind, since it's so scandalous to hear, I'm not the body and I'm not the mind. It is that simple, but it is the extreme desire for freedom which will make it, which will bring one to the proper language that his own desire for freedom will understand, and that desire burns all other secondary desires or ideas or concepts. So if anything is still hanging somewhere in this this coconut, please expose it. Whatever you can expose is already an objectification, and who you are is never an objectification. Actually, when the self reveals itself, even appearance is itself. So as long as there is an objectification looking like, one has to keep quiet again and again. Or just to keep quiet. So please, yes. Hi Agni. Aha! The long list.
Yes. I wrote down all of my traps.
Okay. But today, they are the same, just now?
Just in this morning.
Okay, the traps of this morning.
Yeah, yes, the past. The
And
past,
you love them so much that you want to tell them now. Or you are afraid to fall into the same traps.
No, I wrote it down. I wanted to read, but all what I have is I feel graceful to my master. So, because even sitting here is an imagination.
But because of that imagination, you can say so. Because you hear in this imagination, in this shape, you can say in an imagination.
Yeah.
So who are you? Who are you?
I wrote also sentences with wisdom which came.
Okay, read the routine. Let's see.
Okay.
It is very long, the results. So you want to prevent others not to fall into the same trap. Let's see how wise you are. That's a good. You never know what to say. Yes.
So that's in the past that I don't believe I'm not myself, and
so what was the problem? If you never believed that you were not yourself, there was a problem? Okay. Okay, I hear you.
Okay. So I noticed I wanted to stop always to stop, and I saw that I wanted to stop, and I remained, and I just dropped all thing. I dropped or I didn't listen to the mind at all.
Very good. So there is something more than that. You have to go back to the mind now. You have to go back to the mind to read the past.
Yes, yes.
You love it. You want me to know. Why? Tell me exactly. Why is it important to read to me something of the past?
No, is it not important?
Okay. It is what then?
No, is it not important?
Who are you now? Are you with this past?
No.
And what's better?
No, it's not important.
Sure? So give me the paper. So that you don't read it again. Very good. I'll take your pasta.
Okay.
Doing a big cloud. You have also some. You come here today. You have something to tell?
Actually, I didn't hear, but
Yeah.
it's just that I was listening to you, and I try to let it sink in and not to make big effort, because then I feel myself, making effort to stop and to go back, and for me
you
it
can
feels
do
like
that?
unnatural. How should I say it? So I rather just
And you let it sink?
hear what you
But
say.
what has to sink? Tell me what has to sink? Because otherwise better it doesn't sink. What has to sink?
Because it's a bit
No,
new
what has
for
to
me.
sink? I like it, but tell me what has to sink. Not everything you hear has to sink.
Yeah.
What is the most important? What is the most important?
To not grasp anything. To not.
Yeah, but then you will have to make an effort. No, better to say I am myself. I always have been myself.
Yeah, but for that,
It has to say.
For that I do have to make an effort to
You do not have to.
No, I have to.
You have to make an effort, but then what you make sing? You see, it's just to remind you of a very simple fact. You are, in reality, what you are is not the body-mind. So it is said more directly, you are pure awareness, or you are yourself. That which is not objectified. It is enough. If you want that something invades you, it is enough. Instead of telling always stories about who you think you are, you tell that. Very good. Why not? It will work. Otherwise, you tell them something else. To make effort, as I explained, you see, is that when you get a habit, it doesn't look you made an effort to have this habit. And this habit in satsang, you hear it's to think, I am born, I'm this body-mind. This is a habit of the mind. It swallows that concept at once. Because it sees a form, so conclusion must be who I am and I am God. So the counter habit is second best, the best. Is to have a stronger effort, but one pointed, the one which will not bring you to more objectifications, but the one which is bringing you prior to the grasping of objects. And you keep quiet there, and you are that. If it is not clear.
Yeah, sometimes I do.
And why not? Why sometimes? Why don't you say, I am yearning, you say yearning, to do it all the time. I can't, maybe. I want to. Huh? We are very complacent with one's own mind. That's why. But one's own mind makes circles, vicious circles, and makes one suffer. That's why one finally wants to free himself from this rolling, this so-called bondage with the movements of the mind. So cool.
Yeah, maybe because like years ago I suffered more and now I suffer less. And I'm so-called happy with the achievement.
Yeah.
Like I could be in states for hours and days years ago, and now they pass quicker.
So whenever, doesn't matter, you still come to satsang, something must attract you. You're not obliged. Or does your boyfriend oblige you? He will love you less. If you are happy, you are happy. I will not disturb that. If at all this happiness goes, you remember what is heard. That's all. You cannot oblige somebody to drink if he's not thirsty. It's impossible. So if you are quite quite well, quite satisfied. Very good. It may last, it may not last.
Yeah, maybe. I think that's why I'm here.
Because it may not last.
Because I know this.
Yeah.
That maybe I enjoy it now. Or most of the
Yeah,
time
yeah,
I enjoy it, but I
understand.
know that it's...
So there is a warm in this. And you're welcome. You see, in satsang, it is your own desires which calls a direct pointing out. If there is no desire for that, it will also not come. I mean, you can hear things, but you will not be hit. It's your own desire, your own feeling in which you believe in, of separation or of absence of something, which brings fiery answers which are pointing out. It's not the answer of the mind, of course. So, be quiet. Yes.
I'm the thing of not going with the thoughts. I really like that. I really and there's many thoughts that I don't go with. I'm strong, and then come these thoughts that I know I shouldn't go with them, but they have so much power over me, and I fall every time into their trap, and then it takes me a long time to get out of them, and I'm just like. It's just so, some thoughts are just...
Okay, but at some point you are aware of it. Yeah? So what do you do then? Do you say, oh, again I fell into it, or you just stop?
I stop, and it comes back immediately. And
no, then you
so
stop and keep quiet. The next coming back immediately you don't grasp. Very important. Very important. Otherwise you will not go better than this.
Yeah, I feel I'm kind of stuck in
you are stuck. Yeah.
Few thoughts.
Yeah, but it's very simple. Next thought. Even say, no, not this time. Because you see, the thing is, you are always yourself. And this you cannot know through your senses and the mind. Okay. Right. But this habit of the mind, as you express, if we say stop, what happens? I don't know if anything is going on with you now, but if you say stop, I don't go there, what happens? What's left?
Nothing. Like it's...
Nothing but who says so.
I don't feel it's the mind saying that, but...
It is the mind.
Okay.
I still is there, but for a while, he can say nothing means he's alone. I is alone, or I alone cannot stay much alone, a long time alone. Or it disappears as a concept of reality when you keep quiet, or you immediately grasp another thought and then it's full power again. You see, that's why it's so important when one still believes is a person to stop, keep quiet, not next, at least once. Just for that.
I can stay there for a little bit and then stop. I can stay there. Yeah, I
Okay.
can just stay there for a bit.
Remove the bit. You moved a bit because you see, who you are will never be in time. When you say a little bit, then immediately you think of the person.
When I say I can stay, I don't know how to express it in
No,
words,
but I understand.
even when I'm going, even when my mind, let's say now, I've had a day that my mind has been bothering me.
Yeah.
And it's, again, same thought, and I have this, I can see the mind with the thoughts, I can go in, I can, and the same, it's this, like there's these two parts, I don't know how to explain it, but it's there's the mind with the thoughts.
There is a subject and object.
And then there's the
Subject.
The which? The subject? There's that's where I stay. I don't know if it's a landing or not.
But that's what I say. That subject is part of the object. It's part of the mind.
Yeah.
You see. So now, when you leave the subject alone, but I don't know now where is your mind. I mean, where are you? So that we can be practical.
I'm with you now.
But that's a trouble. I wanted to have a taunt.
Yeah, well, I can
Pick a taunt. So I want you not to pick a taunt, which is very important. It's passing, but it's really very important. You don't pick it up. You are left with what? With the subject. I, who had the thought before, now it stops. It's the same I, which goes or which stops. So the point is not to keep I as a person doing or not doing. The point is that I, as a concept of reality, I am a person, when I stays alone, so keeps quiet, whatever is going on here, so for some time, it may be seen, that itself may be seen as unreal.
What do you mean by that? It's okay.
You have to do it.
No, I'm doing it, but I don't.
But then why you ask this question? Where you were?
I'm trying, because I don't understand, when you say, when
You have to keep quiet.
Yeah.
So who speaks to me? It's a person, isn't it?
Yeah, but somehow I'm not connected to that. I don't know what, that's what I'm...
You are connected to what? To I? To... Who is in front of me? Who is this one?
Yes, it's a person.
Okay, so I speak of that one, that you think you are, so far. Maybe not in a second, but...
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So that one enters the mind, or doesn't, stops. Did you touch the person so far? Did you question who you are so
Yes,
far?
I question.
But no, you question to do or not to do. And in satsang I say, okay, stop. I say that to the person, it's not to yourself. So the person has to keep quiet after. And when a thought comes, don't grasp it, otherwise again you become a person. Maybe otherwise you see yourself. Maybe that's just fading away.
When you talk to me, I totally...
Okay, but then I don't talk to you.
No, what happens is something, when you speak to me, I lose all the... I lose...
But that's maybe better.
Maybe better.
Yeah, okay, that's maybe better. You lose it. You lose the grip.
It's...
Okay, then keep quiet. And know that if there is anything coming up, you pick up a thought. You do it, you are aware of it. You can be aware of it. And if you are wise, you may go in or not.
want to expose something that still sticks to the mind.
Yes.
Is that what sticks is still this idea about master or guru. I still find the mind wants to figure it out. And what you said earlier, something about once the mind wants to reach a conclusion, then doubt and confusion arises. And I feel that's exactly what happens. Is if I want to pin it down, like as if there's wanting to know if you are my master or my guru, and then doubt.
So now, is it not the mind or that?
It is the mind.
Yeah. Do you love the mind or do you love to be free?
Be free.
So don't listen. Don't listen. And where you will not listen, that's it. A master, you see, first of all, it's not a name nor a form, but surely, since the mind needs a support, it takes shape and form. But what is a relation? First of all, a master doesn't bind, so there is no relation, because it throws you always back to yourself. Now, if we need a support, there will be a relation. The relation is trust. An intense desire for freedom. That creates the link. No doubt can enter there. Yes.
Does someone have a chance to choose to come to satsang and liberate himself, or is it also destiny?
The destiny brings the thought. There is no destiny in what you really are. That's the truth. So your destiny brings that thought, you listen, and you have to hear who you really are has no destiny.
You see it? really.
Just mind busy.
Busy. Oh. You like it?
No.
So, what do you do then? Trust your desire for freedom. Trust it. Be one-pointed with that. Then it burns this agitation which troubles you. And where it points, this desire for freedom, where it will point you, or where it will indicate what? Huh?
Myself.
Yeah, but that's an answer from the mind.
Yeah.
You tell me when you tell me. You have to do it.
What's the question again?
You replied with some knowing.
That was from the mind. It was like,
Where? I forgot myself. What's there? What's here?
what's here?
Yeah.
I am here.
What do you mean?
As I am, I'm here. And I don't know, I can see myself speaking. I can.
Then keep quiet. Why you trouble yourself? The mind may continue to be agitated. I said the force of habits that we gave trust to that for so long. So for some time it will still appear. Don't confuse yourself. You have seen you are not the mind. Yeah? You've seen that?
Yes.
You've seen you are not the body. Then keep quiet. What else do you want? Don't expect anything. The mind has always a golden carrot, to present. There is always a beyond somewhere. Or it cannot be this beyond. Cannot be what Ramana said, or Buddha. Must be beyond. They don't listen to the mind. Okay, quiet.
Ganga. My mind got very quiet, and I find that I'm not trying to meditate, but I find that I'm meditating, but I'm not trying to meditate.
Yeah. You naturally meditate.
Is that a problem?
There is a problem.
Is that a problem?
If you don't grasp
try.
this question, I don't think there is
yeah.
a problem.
Because you say don't meditate.
Yeah, but you call it meditation to be just naturally quiet, maybe.
Yeah.
Then the natural state of yourself is meditation. I don't care about the word.
Okay.
Don't have a doubt, you see. If you have a doubt, you agitate your mind, you give full power again to the mind. And one thought, I tell you, brings myriads of thoughts and doubts. So if you are quiet, don't trouble yourself. It's the mind which invents to be fooled or not fooled by his own mind. It's the mind who says so. But it's about what is. What is never influenced by a mind which is full or not.
The mind wanted to test the master.
Yeah, he can. This is right.
Yes.
You have to, you see, otherwise you can take. Everybody is always knowing a bit more than you, but who knows who is that body? Many people who teach, they may know a little bit more than you, but who knows what they teach also. So you have to test. The best is to go, to take the risk, to go where it's indicated to go. Means, or you keep quiet, or you ask, who am I? And you keep quiet. And from there, you see.
So that's the only thing to do now. Is to
Ever. How are you? I'm sorry, yeah. There are many Hungarian names, I forget.
Yeah. Jula.
Jula. Let us see what is said here. I forgot mine. Never do that. Ah, you see, very nice. Oh, this one, I don't know. I don't know which one to choose. Okay. It's Janaka, the King Janaka he speaks, student of Ashtavakra. I am unbounded awareness. Only in imagination do I have limits. Reflecting on this, I abide in the Absolute. I am neither free nor bound. The illusion of such a thing has fallen into disbelief. Though I contain creation, it has no substance. Having seen for certain that this universe and body is without form or substance, I am revealed as awareness alone. Imagination has no place here. The body exists only in imagination, as do heaven and hell, bondage, freedom, fear. Are these my concern? I, who am I pure awareness? I see no differences or separation. Even the multitudes appear as a single formless desert. Desert. To what should I cling? I am not the body. I am awareness, not a person. My thirst for life bound me to a seeming of life. In the limitless ocean of myself, the winds of the mind roll the myriad waves of the world. But when the wind subsides in the limitless ocean, the personhood is swallowed up along with the universe it carries. And how wonderful it is! In the limitless ocean of myself, waves of beings arise, play for a time, then disappear as in their nature. Yeah, like here. You see, when the concept of bondage and freedom can be seen as concept, what a liberation, what a relief. Mm. Mm. Nothing to carry. You happy? Do you like to say anything, Simon?
Not able to speak.
Ah, sorry, well, yeah, it can, you are not Simon, but it's okay. Tell me.
No. It's so crazy because when you were speaking to me just before, it was like I understood every word of yours. And it's very hard to describe. It touched very, very deep in the heart.
You see, it's better even not to care about your description, but keep quiet there.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Because you take the risk to again love the mind. Keep quiet where you are. You understand me? Don't give a chance to this mind. You want to say that? Huh? Is it okay? No, it's no more okay.
Yes, it's okay.
Welcome to Satsang. So try to quieten a bit your breath. And here, I suggest you never to search for yourself in the life. You may search for a better land, a better house, a better companion, but to search yourself, don't do it. You are yourself, ever. Ever. The moment you don't think, the moment you don't believe what your mind tells you as real, as real. The mind concerns only body, mind, objects, appearance. So you are yourself. You are not what you think of yourself. You are pure self. So you close your eyes and let it enter you. You have a question? No. No? It's clear. It's not clear?
Yes.
Ah, it is. Wonderful. You can go and play.
Ganga, I have to refer to the past with this. In the past, I was thinking I would love, for example, for my parents, the ones that I love the most, also
Yes.
discover this.
Yes.
But what you just said is like, you just said to the children, don't go search for yourself.
Yeah.
And the mind took it as, well, because for my parents, for example, they're not looking for themselves. They don't even know this concept.
Yeah.
So should I just continue, like, because I feel like I want to almost...
Be an example. Just that. They will wonder. They will be attracted. They will finally ask you, what is it? What is it? You are so beautiful. Otherwise it's preaching. It's hard to take. You see them soon?
Maybe.
Don't worry, in the tradition it is said, when one in the family realizes himself, 7 generations before and after have helped. It's true. You see, every time you don't pick up a thought, that thought is released. If you think of your beloved parents and ask, whose parents? Where they go?
Nobody's.
They just return from where they came. That's something more. Indeed. You are here?